Hey guys, how are you doing today? China's seriously considering raising some levying some tariffs of their own in this great trade war on rare earth exports to the United States. Rare earth exports, which our military and our scientists have become dependent on for their individual projects. These rare earths are essential to technological advancement in this country, and in response to Trump's, maneuvers of late, this is what they are considering. Well, maybe they should do it. Maybe then Trump would get the message and cut this crap out and actually act like a reasonable human being. But the U.S. had recently increased tariffs on $200 billion worth of Chinese goods, triggering retaliation from China. That was basically a 25% tariff. Beijing raised levies on 60 billion of American products, however. The vital rare earth minerals have not been subjected to restrictions so far. But I guarantee you they soon will be. Which will mean bad news for our military, our guys that always want to be building the new planes and the new tanks and the new weapons all the time. A routine visit by President Xi Jinping to a Chinese rare earth facility last week came amid rising tensions between the two countries, and shortly after the U.S. turned up the heat on Chinese tech giant Huawei, despite the lack of any official announcement from Beijing. The visit was triggered fears that China is ready to use the material, specifically a ban on their export, as an advantage against the United States. And oh, what an advantage it would be if they could deny rare earths to our precious military. China controls anywhere from 85 to 95% of all production and supply in this area, as told by someone giving information to RT, which is where I got this article, and I have fact-checked it considerably. He stressed that U.S. companies are highly dependent on rare earth materials, and the ban could cripple global industry, especially emerging technologies. China has many more options than the U.S. when it comes to rare earths and rare earth chess games, the analyst concluded. In short, what we're looking at with this trade war is that no matter who wins, everybody loses in the end. It's ridiculous. Trump needs to back down. He's hurting the world economy overall with this crap. And now China's hurting it too. But the U.S. used to be leading rare earth producer in 1990, but the situation has changed long ago. In 2018, Beijing increased rare earths mining by 15,000 tons to 120,000 tons, while the U.S. produced just 15,000 tons in total. China holds 44 million tons of the elements if its reserves, while the U.S. just 1.4 million tons. And rare earth materials are very important to modern technology. So China could literally have a huge economic advantage with this. And that's the last thing I think we want at this point. We really just need to stop this trade war bullshit. I voted for Trump hoping he would be an anti-establishmentarian, that he would be more of a freedom-oriented president. Yes and no. His foreign policy is disgusting. His economic policy, while making the United States a fairly strong economy, is in its own way equally disgusting. And he is not what I thought he was going to be. Not at all. Quite frankly, I'm disappointed with the man. On so many levels, I'm not even sure if I'm going to vote for him again in 2020. I'm seriously in doubt here. Needless to say, that this trade war is completely ridiculous. And like I said, no matter who wins, everybody loses, because it's negatively impacting the stock market, and China's going to respond to the U.S., and because of China's transatlantic importance, it's literally going to affect everyone in that region. Everything we do sends ripples into the future. literally everything. You have to consider what's going to happen as a result of your actions. This is what happens when you don't. China retaliates, and now rare earth exports are going to be very difficult to manage in the long run. Good job! Anyway,